This is the Coca-Cola World Rugby League Sevens, the clash of South Africa and Italy. Italy newcomers to the World Sevens. South Africa have been here the last 2 years. Their lineup: Assor, Van Wyk, Mahoney, Ensslin, Ballot, Stratum, Van Staden, Alkmaar, Rademacher and Boyson. And here come the Italians, their debut appearance at the World Sevens. Some lovely names in this, they just roll off the tongue. Shame neither myself or Fatty's tongue. Their side is Stefano Giandomenico, Arturo Pignotti, Simone Benetti, Giuseppe Piri, Giovanni Bucci, Nicola Tedeschi, Orazio Daro, Stefano Ceschini, Franco Novelli and Tiziano Benetti. It's the National Soccer League, Fatty.
He obviously did Italian up to grade 5?
Year 7, 1 year of it. I can say good morning and how are you? And Graham West has the job of communicating with the Italians and the South Africans in this match. And that hasn't been an easy assignment through the World Sevens for some of the referees. And some of the lineup still to come. There's the kickoff from Tiziano Benetti. Just to make things even more difficult, there are identical twins in the Italian side, the Benetti brothers. And the South Africans over the 20 with their first touch of the ball. Tackle came from Franco Novelli. It was Stratum who took the ball up. This is Mahoney, Hercus Mahoney. Where's the defence gone? Well, what happened there? Hercus Mahoney has run straight through and gets a 70-metre run to the try line for the 4-pointer. Now the defence comes. Bit late, guys.
Bit late for the Italians there. Graham West signals the try, and Hercus is signalling already. He wants to be replaced, but he just opened up this huge gap. Italian defence all over the place, and it took about 15 seconds. So Hercus Mahoney is a legend.
This kick from Kuos Van Staden. He gets the 2 points, so 6-0 is the score. And South Africa lead the Italians. Let's just watch Italy, what they can do with the ball. We'll make a prediction, but I'll be kind just for the moment. Here's Bucci. They've tried hard in training. Novelli tackled 45 metres out from the line. With again is Bucci. It was the dummy half play. Dummy half is Tiziano Benetti. They keep it going. I think this is Giandomenico. He's tackled 35 out from the South African line. Again, Tiziano Benetti to dummy half. On to Novelli. The Italians on a roll. 35 metres out from the line.
Oh, they're on fire. Look at them go.
Tiziano Benetti again. He doesn't like passing to his brother Simone. There's Novelli. Now it's Orazio Diaro with a kick over the top. And South Africa have it well covered. The play was well read, as a matter of fact, by Andre Van Wyk. And the South Africans back with the ball just 12 metres out from their line.
Here they go now, South Africa, looking for support. We had to Johnny Assor. That was 5 yards forward, doesn't matter. Johnny Assor will stride over for a try. Right under the post, wearing the headgear. Of course, he was the policeman who was beaten up by some people over there in South Africa just before they came over. And I saw him being quoted on television saying he wished he'd have had a gun. He would have popped 3 or 4 of them. Well, he's popped over for a 4-pointer here. And showing some speed too. He's been coming now to Australia for 2 or 3 years, Johnny Assor, one of the South African stalwarts.
Wearing the headgear as a result of that incident in Johannesburg. The kick's no good, hitting the post, and the score remains South Africa 10, Italy 0. A couple of good shiners, Assor. And now the Italians. Well, that was a set play gone wrong. They were trying to put 3 passes together. That was the idea of it. But it hits the deck. Here it is again. Yeah, pretty tough one, that, Tedeschi. So South Africa feed this scrum. It was worked by Mahoney. Ward wants it again, or West rather. Graham West wants it again. Big Hercus, big halfback. Already the scorer of 1 try and a penalty. not retiring. And South Africa with this penalty right on halfway, as you can see, and soaking up the time by looking for the touch.
This is an important game for South Africa, because if they can roll up a big win, say 30 or 40 points, then you know, when the for and against comes into account when deciding which team will go through into the finals, they could be up there.
Likewise for Italy.
Well, of course.
South Africa go forward through Alkima. This is 25 metres out from the line. The Italians slow to get off the man in the tackle. Van Wyk, he goes through. This will be a 4-pointer for Van Wyk, the number 2 for South Africa. And it gets it out to 14-0.
Italians pretty ordinary defenders, aren't they? And Van Wyk makes easy work of this one. And at the moment, it's a cakewalk for the South Africans. Doing it very easily, Van Wyk.
Conversion attempt will come from course Van Staden. Wide out, left footer. He misses. It remains 14-0. The Italians will get another chance to use the ball, but they haven't made that much ground rather. They've hardly held it for a tackle. This time, Franco Novelli taken down 45 out from the line. They're calling for the ball on the right side. Orazio Diarra, he has the ball now. Slipped the pass to Simone Benetti. He gets it back to Diarra. And Orazio takes the tackle. And they're still 45 metres out from the South African line. Franco Novelli, I think it is, in a dummy half it is. He gets the pass away to Simone Benetti. In fact, it might be Diarra again. They're working the ball forward, Italy. They've decided running from dummy half's the best idea. Take the passing, the difficult part of passing out of the game. It goes away to Giuseppe Pieri. He kicks over the top. Assa has the kick covered, makes a meal of it. Benetti picks up. That could have been play on for Tiziano, but he rules the knock on against South Africa.
Better play there from Italy. They haven't shown much imagination so far. Of course, being a country new to rugby league, at Assa there, little knock on, that little one there. And Tiziano nearly got it back, but they'll get the ball back from the scrum, of course, we hope. Or they hope.
Good feed from Orazio Diarra. It's Benetti. That was Simone Benetti onto Gian Domenico. Back to Benetti. He steps inside. Here goes Simone for the line. Covered up there by Boyson. 5 metres out from the line. Tiziano Benetti got it away to Gian Domenico. Well, there were 6 players on the right side, 1 on the left. They went left. Benetti, Tiziano that was, back to Franco Novelli, still 5 out from the line. The huddle play, gets it back now for Diarra. The Italians will score. It's Pignotti, his first touch of the ball, Arturo Pignotti. He can play, they tell me, and he gets the try. 14-4.
Play what, the violin? But Italy, through persistence, finally get over. Nice work. They saw the space out wide. There was plenty there. And Arthur Pignotti gets over for the try.
The pickup's a beauty. It was behind his back. Pignotti. Watch Arturo. Look at that. Gets the try. And he's one of the veterans of the team, 30 years of age, and not such a bad drop kick attempt. He does miss though. So half time, South Africa lead the Italians 14 points to 4. South Africans in a great position to record only their second ever win in the World Sevens, and a big kickoff will go over the dead ball line, so we will come back for a dropout. Bad play by the Italians not to cover up that kick. Certainly the deepest kickoff we've seen in the World Sevens. It was a big left footer, and it's gone, well, 55 metres on the fly. Beautifully judged. And they'll get possession back from the dropout. South Africa's only win in the Sevens was last year against the United States, 20 points to 8. As Van Wyk brings it forward up over the 20. Good defence there, though, from Pignotti, the try scorer, Arturo Pignotti. Dummy half was Van Staden, put down by Alkmaar. And that will be an Italian feed, 20 metres out from their own line.
We might take a sideline coach and comment from Steve Roach down there. What do you think of the Italians, Blocker?
Mate, a few of their names, I'd like to get a few servings of it.
With a bit of sauce.
You get a bit with that, don't you? Legos is a sponsor.
Lasagna. Taken into touch that time, Arturo Pignotti going for the 70-metre try. And taken over into touch, so this time the South African feed. 35 out from the Italian line. They lead by 10 points, the South Africans. There's Mahoney, the biggest halfback you've ever seen, away now to Ensslin, and Ensslin sprints into top gear. Try to Wawa Ensslin. Wow.
Ensslin, he really carved him up there, but some of these Italians just can't even run. This was just number 2 chasing. He's fair, Nickham. Can't get out of first gear. But well done by the South Africans. Saw the gap and went for it, Ensslin.
$20 points to 4 is the score. The kick is successful. So up by 16. The Italians back now, the South African side of halfway. This is Bucci. The pass went through the hands. I think it's Simone Benetti who's tackled there by Ballot. The South Africans, the number 5. They come forward again. This is Diaro, Orazio. It went through Novelli. The Italians keeping it alive, but only long enough for South Africa to come up with a ball.
A lot of these Italians have obviously played rugby union, the way they get to the tackle and turn, look to offload back behind them. But obviously it's a different game now. Now South Africa sprinting away.
Great ball from Herkus.
Van Wyk.
He's away. And Van Wyk will sprint 70 metres to score. This time they're chasing. He gets within 20 metres, Simone Benetti. And South Africa have another try. 24 points to 4. Andre Van Wyk.
So the big game, Wiki. Good ball there as he turned by Boyson. And Van Wyk with the bloke chasing.
There'll be more to come, Fatty. And the kick from right in front. It's another 2 for the South Africans. So now they're beginning to rack up the big margin. 26 to 4 now. 22 points in front. The Italians, can they come up with another try? Benetti, they've come up with another knock on. It was a sloppy play, the ball. And tough luck on Tiziano Benetti. And the Benetti brothers, 18 years of age. So they are the future of Italian rugby league.
Household names apparently over there in Rome and Venice.
As now the run has come from Stridham. He throws a forward pass. The big dive to try and catch it. He did all the right things, Stridham. Eddie Stridham getting through the gap. But oh, Eddie threw the shocking pass. And no luck at all for Andrew Ballot. Marvellous attempt. So another scrum to pack down. No one there to feed the ball, I don't think, is there? The Italians work it through Orazio Diaro. The short ball. Through the gap goes Tedeschi. Tedeschi sporting the streamlined look for the World Sevens. The pass came from Diaro. Now away to Simone Benetti. And he's tackled 35 metres out from his own line. The tackler was big Herkus Mahoney. He looks on in years, that player who touched the ball. It came away, dropped by Jan Domenico, picked up by Van Wyk. Cischini Stefano Cescini, the number 8 for the Italians. And a penalty now to South Africa. So at least the Italians listening to the referee after he awards the penalty. They get back on side. The South Africans keep the play going. This is Rademeyer. He's straight through Rademeyer. He'll get the try. Lovely try to Henny. Henny Rademeyer gets another try for South Africa. Make that try number 6, 30 points to 4.
Nice piece of evasion here, nice in and away. The Italians just got no idea what to do. And away goes Rademeyer, and the one-hander put down.
As again, Henny does it all on his own. Some good footwork. Got away from that man, Cescini, and also Peardy. And big one-hand down. Kick from in front is straight into the post end under the crossbar, so no goal. 30 points to 4 remains the score. 60 seconds out from full time. The Italians work it over to the right. They're 10 metres inside the South African half. Vignotti, their try-scoring machine. They've dropped it there with Franco Novelli. Another chance for the South Africans. Assa straight onto the attack. The pass away to Van Staden. They step back in field. Good tackle there from Giuseppe Peardy.
Yeah, good tackle. And there's the rugby union coming out in both these teams there with the pass off the ground, which you can do in that game, but not in this wonderful game of rugby league. There's Van Staden there. So the Italians have got 20 seconds. What can they do? They do something.
Oh, charging for Giuseppe Peardy. Big burst, 32 metres out from the line. They've got to try and find Vignotti, surely. The kick over the top came from Novelli. And there wasn't a great deal of chasers coming through. South Africa came up with a ball through Ballot. And a chance now for them to score on the right-hand side of the field. Enslin's away. Wawa. He gets around his man. He's got a support on the outside is Assor. Wawa gives it to Assor. It was a forward pass again. They get in the clear. That is full time. The forward pass is ruled. And an easy win for the South Africans. South Africa 30, Italy 4.